So Andrew Tate knew this was coming. He knows the patterns on how everything works. He's seen what happened to Kanye West. He's seen what happened to a lot of other celebrities in the Hollywood space. And it just gets weird. That's why they call it Holly Weird. So with Andrew Tate knowing these things, and he calls them like 3 strikes. You have 3 lives.
I knew it was coming. I absolutely knew it was coming because of how orchestrated it was. The only reason I'm upset by being canceled is because I've expired one of my lives. Because first you get canceled, then they make up a reason to put you in jail. If that fails, they kill you.
And I'll make it very clear here, I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever.
It's scary because they've given me the warning and I'm still running my mouth. That's scary. Matrix attacks are going to come, but I think when you have strong leadership and you have smart people and people who certainly anticipate that, and also when you fight for good and you're truly doing the right thing, God smiles upon you. And I don't believe that tyranny lasts for long. Name a tyrannical government or a tyrannical situation in history that lasted forever. You can't name one. There's no matter what, whether it's the Roman Empire, whether it's the Third Reich, whatever, when you're tyrannical, sooner or later, there is a revolt. And they're going to try their very best to do certain things. But once the general populace understands that this is bullshit and this is a version of the truth or 2 sides of the story, then there's going to be a mass exodus and they can't stop that. My entire life, I've always woken up thinking or feeling like I had an enemy to fight against. As long as I can remember, I was a professional chess player when I was a kid. So when I was 4, I woke up and my dad was sitting there saying, "You're playing this Chinese kid, he's good." Right? So I always had that. Then I had professional fighting. I had 87 fights. So my whole life I had some fight coming up. And now I wake up and the Matrix is attacking me. So I've always woken up feeling like I had an enemy. That certainly shaped my reality. It definitely shapes how I act. It shapes how I think. I've always felt like I was in war, if that makes sense. I've had a healthy fear and respect for all of my enemies to the point where I've understood the only chance I stand to beat them is to have as many allies as possible, and the most important ally is my own mind. I have enough people who dislike me that I don't have the luxury of doubting myself. So even at the height of the cancellation, right, when they were coming at me with everything, and I haven't even told you some of the stuff they come at me with, I'm about to tell you, it's a lot more scary than you.
So whenever you're getting canceled all over the place, you can't get on this network, or they're banning you from this network, or your deals none of your deals are going through, or whatever contracts that you have going on just don't fall through, whatever the case is. That's whenever you're getting canceled. So that's like life number 1. So what he's saying is now that he's in jail, because the next step of what they do is they try to put you in jail. And it doesn't matter if it's something that they're innocent for or guilty for. It's just the fact that they just try to find anything to get you put in jail. So that was step number 2. So basically he's on his last life, and the last life is that they tried to kill you. And that's why in some of his videos he tries to explain to you explain to people in his audience over and over again, I did not kill myself. The top G is what he calls himself. The top G would never kill himself. He would, I would always fight all the way to the end. And so if anything happens to me, whether I'm locked up or whatever, you hear some stories about me killing myself, it's not true. Absolutely not true. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Every single month, I actually do a drawing and I give away free gifts like iPhones, laptops, etc. So you want to be subscribed to this YouTube channel, as well as participate in the community. So what do you think about this Andrew Tate's situation at hand? Like, what do you think about it? Just go ahead and comment down in the comment section down below, and we will get to your comment as quickly as possible.